Good Monday morning. This is Revelation chapter 4, verse 1. After these things I looked, and behold, a door standing open in heaven. And the first voice which I had heard, like the sound of a trumpet speaking with me, said, "Come up here, and I will show you what must take place after these things." Imagine walking through a history museum. The gallery is lined with dioramas, displays of people and animals and historical situations behind the glass, maybe in miniature, maybe life-size reproductions of historical scenes. If you walk through the gallery in order and examine each of those dioramas in order, you get a good feeling for the historical period that the museum is depicting. But from time to time you may wander across the gallery and see other dioramas out of their historical order. But you'll probably still get a good feel for the overall progress of history. I think John is walking us through a museum and showing us the various dioramas along the way. And you can tell when he moves from one diorama to the next, when you hear the phrase, "After these things I looked, and behold," or "After this I looked and saw," or "Then I saw," things like that. Underline them when you come to them in your study. Those introductory phrases occur over 20 times in this book. John describes one scene, and then he guides us on to the next scene, and the next scene, and not always in chronological order, I think. Or think of it this way. I've programmed my computer so that when the screensaver comes on, it displays all of my photos, but in random order. And yet, even if they're not in sequence, you can, after watching the screensaver for a while, you can get a good feel for where I've traveled, what I consider a picture-worthy scene, or whatever catches my eye. Whether John's scenes are in order or not, we get a good sense of things to come, even things that have already taken place. We get a sense of the Lord controlling the past, controlling the present, and controlling the future, all according to His will. And that's the whole purpose of these dioramas, to remind us that God is still in charge, even in tumultuous days. God is still in charge. God wins, and Jesus Christ is glorified. Take a look at your dioramas this week.